Well, yeah.
I'm not that nigga that go to the certain cities and be like, I want to go to the hoods to see how they live.
Oh,
like,
hell
bro,
no.
I mean, I
what the
would
fuck?
never do that, but it's just like,
Oh man, speaking of, how y'all feel about what's dude's name?
So I only ever really watched like the Tommy G dude who does similar shit. But what's his name? Brandon something.
Brandon
Cunningham.
Brandon,
What happened to him?
It's like Brandon B.
Buckingham.
Buckingham.
Yep. Shout out.
Chad was talking about this earlier in the chat. I watched it.
Shout out.
He like came to Cleveland
Oh,
with
yeah,
Doughboy
yeah.
and
MGK
MGK for
and Doughboy.
MGK Day.
So I don't, my critique of it is like, people are like, oh, he was promoting negativity and all types of fucked up stuff in Cleveland and stuff.
That's just
Bro.
what Cleveland is.
Not even that. There wasn't any. He didn't. He
He was
didn't
for
promote
sure
anything
just kicking.
negative.
He just wanted
Like
to
they
kick it.
weren't out there showing guns and shit.
Hell
and
no.
busting shots.
Dude.
It could have been so much worse.
It could have been way
Like, what
worse.
the
Have
way
you
if
If
he
he
seen
wanted to
have
highlight
you
some
seen
shit,
that
he
dude's
could have
other
found
videos?
some crazy
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. These other videos, these niggas is out there wilding.
He's down like Kensington and shit on
Yeah.
like other videos, and he's like, dude, he was with the dude who, sub Philly dude who,
Oh, he died.
the dude who died.
Bro, he fucking
what was
died.
that?
They live-
Dr.
they-
Or Mr. Disrespectful.
Bro,
and he's like, why'd they call you that? And he goes, because I be disrespecting everybody.
he really, but he's not even being funny. Like he was dead
really
ass.
was-
He was living a crazy life, bro.
I think he
Niggas would not live. Nobody would like in the middle of him shooting the shit. They shooting niggas riding past. It's like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Like, hey, who was that? What's up? I swear to God. Oh, okay, cool. He like, no, it's cool though. Like, it's probably like, cause he was chilling a little bit, but all his homies was like, nah, who the fuck? And they was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, cause the niggas down the block apparently that may or may not have had something to do with his death. He was like, them niggas ain't coming down here. They know what time it is. They know how I get down. They know how we get
knows
down.
how disrespectful I can
Not
be. Dude.
not just disrespectful, but how they have fucking bodies. Like, and I mean, not to say that niggas in Cleveland don't, but the people that may or may not that were in the video, everybody was chilling. Everybody was calm.
Yeah,
They
The
was just
funniest
drinking.
shit in
It's not
that
like
video
people
was
being
like the
like-
one Doughboys artist was just like, bro, he like every time the camera just walked away.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be like a rap artist.
He's talking
Cool.
about Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Johnny.
speaking- man.
Shout out to
Shout
Johnny.
outs, for
That's
real.
my dog.
Yes, in
I
real
was
life.
gonna say,
I
hey,
feel like I've seen
So
him.
I was about to
like
text my
out
little
before.
cousin. Look, because he be hanging out with my little cousin. So I was about to text my little cousin, like, bro, Johnny. I'm like, I wish people knew Johnny, like really knew Johnny. Because from this, you be like, you not gonna know who Johnny is. And then he popped up on the screen with him, and I was just like, oh, you in the video? I ain't gonna say nothing.
See, the fact is, he was like, everybody was chilling. When Doe is around,
Oh, you were
it's
there?
not- no,
I thought you
no.
were gonna. That was like
I've-
that's gonna be the big surprise. Like,
Nah, I'm from Shaker. I don't do
Oh,
nowhere.
what's
So-
sad though is they showed kicking at Velvet Dog for MGK Day and that bitch is closing down.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was closing down. That's fucked up.
That nigga
So,
Floss said, how much y'all need for it? Because I need it from May to October.
honestly, if he could do that, that'd be cool. But
They need to open that. So whoever once they close that bitch, someone needs to
Somebody
buy
need
it
to
before
buy it.
summer.
for real,
Yeah.
for real.
Only
But-
rooftop.
But yeah, like that shit was cool. And MGK Day was fucking phenomenal. on
That looks
camera.
crazy.
Yeah, so it was like, what are y'all? And it was a couple of homies that I grew
went
up with
down
on
there.
there. So I'm like, man, I'm glad to see like Big Mike was getting shine and oh man, the one homie, I can't remember his nigga name right now, but it was just cool to see. It was like, okay, cool, like, you know what I mean, like. There wasn't any negativity that I saw. There wasn't.
Yeah,
any
hell
bad
no. Even when he
stereotypes.
was with Doughboy, it was
I
like
didn't know
nobody
Kells was into
nobody
bikes
seemed
like
they
that,
was on
but that shit was
bullshit.
fire. Yeah,
Well,
dope.
yeah, it's not like I feel like it again. Like a Philly, like dudes hanging out on Kensington, different zone. That's when you're Mr. Disrespectful and shit's like extra like crazy. People in Cleveland are like, yeah, we can just chill for this
Nah,
video. I don't
it
think we
could-
need to like.
It could be that in a couple places in Cleveland, he didn't go to every hood.
Yeah.
He went to where he knew of someone, and someone said, "Yeah, come over here," and
well,
that was
people
it.
were taking them to like. No one's like, dude, come check out the worst street we have, and like.
Nah, they kind of did with like East Cleveland because
I mean, yeah, there was on what's Knowles.
no, Knowles ain't no. All right,
ain't
so
that.
yeah, here's the thing about
Them
Knowles.
apartments look, they were really nice back in the day.
Oh man, please. That street, that's what I'm saying. There's a
They used to be
that
really
street,
cool.
the street where those apartments were, and there's another street called Terrace
Yeah,
that have
that's the
the,
fucked up street.
worst potholes of all time. So when you say like he didn't like, I think he touched base on all the places except Terrace. And then like as far as the other hoods, like he don't need to go to
No,
that projects or that street over there.
Yeah.
Like we
And
know
he-
of them. Everybody knows of them. Shout outs.
And he was
But-
explaining like what happened. Like
Yeah, the
he was like,
backstory
this
and
was
shit like
this
that.
was like the first suburb, but you know, shit happens and it just so that was cool too.
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah, I like
was
the historical breakdown of how Cleveland became a
Absolutely.
shithole.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. And the fact that he's just a daredevil naturally, like he's like, oh yeah, look at this abandoned building that they
And the
built
dude
a long
was
time
like,
ago.
The other
Yeah.
blogger dude, he was like,
The
bro, I
man,
don't
he's
feel
like,
comfortable
I'm
about
not
it.
doing
I'm
this,
glad
bro.
he tell he like look, he like, bro, I don't do this. He like,
He's
I'm,
like, I'm from PG
he
County,
like, we
bro.
don't do this shit, nigga. I'm glad he said that.
Bro,
I'd
I'm
have
from
been-
Maryland.
Bro, I'd have been outside with the car the entire time. Like,
but you
okay.
know, but you know what I liked about it too, though. It's like I'm gonna be honest with you. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't sit there and watch that whole thing, bro. Cause he was so entertaining.
His homie.
No, the white dude.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Brandon.
he seemed cool as fuck.
He was in it, bro. He was drinking it. He was gargling. He gargled Hennessy.
I'm
Gargled
watching-
Hennessy next to Doughboy.
And Doughboy was like,
Paul.
nah,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. And I wasn't even.
I don't even
watching,
know what that's a pause with.
I wasn't even watching for that. I was watching to see all my niggas on there. Like,
That's
oh, okay, like
funny.
everybody that I'm cool with that's from those was all in the video, and I'm just
Well,
like,
and
man,
he's done a bunch of those where it's like, if you're gonna, you have to figure out what you're doing if that's your shtick, of going into like neighborhoods and talking to dudes in like that zone. You can't just be like, I don't know, I'm kind of winging it. It's like
Pepsi.
you gotta
Yeah,
go in
no.
and be like,
You
yo,
gotta
dude,
tap
watch
in
me
with the
gargle
tap
this
in.
fucking Hennessy, dude. I'm chill. I'm a cool guy. Let's just get to it.
no, but he was telling them like and he's his own person too, so he's a cool guy, but he's like, hey, I'm not drinking no tequila with y'all niggas, and
Yeah,
that's
he said
yeah,
that
you know, he said what he said. He's like,
that
hey.
shit fucked me up.
Yeah, like I had to get a
my
stomach pump. Like I can't even smell it, bro. I like, okay, I respect that.
But when he started gargling,
But you hear
that
and
shit,
you hear what Doe said? Funny as shit, bro. That nigga was like, yeah, you don't want to see Doe on. You don't want to see
Yeah,
Hennessy.
you want to see Hennessy, though.
He's like, we used to drink that. We used to drink the fuck out that shit, and he ain't lying, nigga.
And then I seen the nigga that did Mush. I know Mush. That's the one. He was like, yeah, he put his lips on the bottle too.
Man, hey,
Oh, the dude that was drinking with him? You
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that dude?
yeah.
that's- yo.
I don't know him.
They
but it
all
was
hang
like,
out with I knew the nigga Jimmy. They had them tight ass pants on. Hey, can I make a side note?
Shout
bro?
out to the Nose and everybody on there, and you know all the homies and shit.
I
'cause
think we should ban.
it was cool.
I would have taken him to West Park.
West Park.